Hi, this is your daily for Wednesday, August 28th, 2019. So, the first card I got for you guys today, and again, this is a general reading. This is just for the day. This is for all signs, okay, all elements. So, your first card is helpful people. So, helpful people is really important. So, whether it's you being helpful to someone else or whether it's someone else being helpful to you, but it is very important for you to try to make sure that every day you're doing something for someone. Something, no matter what it is. I don't care if it's as simple as holding a door open for someone or just simply smiling at somebody. Okay, so helpful people is one of the biggest things. The next card that I got from many of you is moving on. Now, for a lot of you, this could be for water signs especially, or earth signs, okay? But I am getting that moving on has to do with, not standing still, not waiting for someone, not waiting for something. If you're chasing something and you want something to happen, or something to come towards you, or something to benefit you, then you must create action to go get it. You must, somehow, some way, find a way to make something happen. Also, too, with moving on, it reminds me of footprints in the sand. So when you think that you're moving on all by yourself, when you feel like you're the only one, nobody cares, or you don't have family maybe around you, or you're a distance from your family, or, maybe you are a loner. Maybe you really don't have anyone in your life right now. Maybe you're struggling to do things by yourself, and it's lonely and it's hard, and I get that. But know that God is carrying you, because that is why you will see two sets of footprints in the sand, because God is around you as well. But maybe with, like the footprints prayer, with the one set of footprints here, the only reason you see one set and not two is because God was carrying you. So moving on, getting away from toxic things, getting away from toxic people is really important to do. I definitely feel like there's a win-lose situation here, and that is the next card. So with the win-lose situation, this is saying that it is up to you to decide whether you're going to win or whether you're going to lose. Okay? It is not anybody else's doing. Whatever happens, whatever outcome you get, because your outcomes are based on the choices and decisions that you make today, will definitely affect your future. So you're going to have to decide about that, all right? If you choose to shine, you will. And that's definitely got to do with the win-lose card. So if you choose to shine, if you choose to light the candles that you already have, that you've let the candle flame go out on, relight those candles. In other words, find what's great about you. Don't compare to anybody else. Find out what's great about you and light that candle. Light that flame. Okay? Get it burning again. There's no reason for it to have been out. It is, again, don't fear to ask others for help. It is very important. Let me hold it up for a second. It's very important to ask others for help, even if you're asking just your guardian angel, your spirit guide. Ask God and the universe. They will definitely be willing to help you. When you ask for help, you will find it amazing that you begin to blossom. You begin to grow. Your flame gets bigger and bigger, you see. Your light within. And when your light gets bright, many people can see it. Then you get a lot of offers, opportunities, a lot of friends come towards you, and things of that nature. I definitely feel like balance is going to be a key for you, especially for today. It's important to find the balance in whatever it is that you're doing. Meaning if you're working with somebody who's kind of hard to work with or very difficult, the balance will be able to be seen very clearly. So I don't feel like you'll have any trouble finding the balance that's needed. The next thing that I have is awaiting results. So a lot of you are waiting to hear from somebody. Like I said from the beginning, you're waiting on someone. And you're waiting and you're waiting and you're looking to the far distance, trying to see if they're coming, if they're on their way, if there's any signs of them, anything of that nature. But you are definitely waiting. Question is, should you be? That is only something that you, in particular, can answer. Should you be waiting? Do they deserve you to be waiting? Is there a reason to put your life on hold for somebody else? You're going to take the time today to start thinking about rebuilding your life and getting into another pattern, another routine. You're going to find another way. Whether you go to work this way, you're going to take another way, another route to work. Try it one day when you have a little extra time, maybe when it's on a Friday, maybe when you're casually going to work, you're not rushing, you know you have more than enough time. Take a different route to work. There may be a reason for that. There may be something that's shown to you. It definitely something may trigger an opportunity or like a drive. It may also help you to create something new, whether it's to find a new place to work, whether it's to find a new place to go shopping. Whatever it is, take a new route, okay? I do feel like a lot of you are definitely invested in seeking the truth today in a certain situation. So you're seeking the truth and you're asking for God to show you what it is that you need to see in a certain particular situation. Okay, show you what someone is keeping from you. If you have somebody in your life who is keeping secrets from you or withholding information from you, and no matter how you ask, they refuse to tell you or they deny it, ask God to show it to you. Bring it to the forefront. Bring whatever's in the dark out to the light. And I definitely feel like you will definitely find the abundance, the joy, the information that you're seeking. It will come. You might have to keep asking. You might have to ask 10 times. You might have to ask 10 days in a row. You might have to ask 5 days in a row. But by your 40th day, you should definitely see what's coming. For a lot of you, you're wondering if something is coming to fruition for you. You're wondering if something is going to work, and the answer is going to be yes. For a lot of you are waiting and hoping and doing a lot of contemplating and pondering about a certain situation. I also feel like a lot of you are doing a lot of manifesting. Okay, manifesting as far as seeking new opportunities, seeking new avenues, seeking new people. Some of you are seeking new jobs and careers. Some of you are wondering why you can't find a job or why nobody's hiring you. For some of you, I feel like you may need to go off of a particular website that you're on. If you're stuck on Indeed, go to Wall or whatever it's called. Go to a different one. Apply there. Something it may not be you. It may be the employers are getting bored with the Indeed and trying to look at something else. So go to a different one, Glassdoor or whatever. I'm also hearing that a lot of family issues, people that have had distance from family, arguments with family members, sisters, brothers, fathers, mothers, whatever it is, you are going to be coming together. You are going to finally get that common element that you all have, and you're going to focus on that. And it is going to bring you closer, so that when the holidays do come this year, you will definitely be able to spend that time with them. Okay? Because you are definitely going to be choosing your battles on what you argue about with them and what you decide to let go. Not always needing to be right in a situation. Not always needing to take control in a certain situation. So that is very important. I definitely get that this situation is going to improve where family is concerned. So if this is causing problems, you're going to know that this is definitely going to be an improvement, okay? It's definitely going to lead you in the right direction and on your way. Don't forget to ask your angels. Ask your angels. Your angels wait for you to ask something, to request something from them. They will only respond when there's an emergency situation. But for everything else, for things that you may not feel are so important, but yet you want the answers to, or you want something a result of, ask the angels to help you, and they will. Ask the angels to protect you when you're scared. Ask the angels to come closer to you when you're feeling very alone and afraid. You have to definitely work on today changing your focus. Your focus needs to be changed. It needs to be brought in to a different, like when you're doing a camera and you have to adjust the lens to be able to see better, or when you're looking through binoculars and you have to adjust it to make it more clear. So change your focus. If your focus is all about me, change your focus and make it about someone else. If your focus is always about someone else, then change your focus to make it about you. Because right now you are the very most important thing. You're going to find the balance that you need. I also get that you're going to get love and share love as well. I do feel like sharing the love is going to be the same, meaning the same is going to be given back to you. So again, what you plant the seeds of today is what you will harvest in the future. So be careful to make very good decisions. A lot of you have been feeling very helpless and hopeless in a situation, not knowing what to do, feeling like your hands are tied, feeling like you have to accept something or someone for the way that they are and stay miserable. You don't. You don't have to. You can release that person with love and let them go and find your happiness and joy again. A lot of you are definitely trying to put yourself around nature. You're trying to spend the time outside more or near water more because that's where you feel more balanced, which makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. A lot of you have taken back your control. A lot of you are taking action right now. A lot of you are afraid to face your darkest fears. A lot of you are scared to do that. But what if? But what if this happens? Well, what if that happens? Well, what if it does? Then what? So guess what? You can do it. You can face your darkest fears in a minute. And after that, there's nothing to fear anymore. Fear is of the unknown, not knowing what to expect. Okay, so once you get there, once you do it, then you'll know what you're expecting. You'll see what you have to deal with. And from that point on, you'll no longer feel challenged about anything that you fear. So that's pretty much what I have for today. That is a very interesting daily, but that is the one I was instructed to do. So there you have it. And I will see you on my live. I am coming on in just a few minutes to do live Q&As. It will all be done through PayPal. I want you to listen very carefully, because if you heard this message and you come on the live, you're going to know your question must be in the payment. I say it 100 times, and everybody says they forget. If you're doing it on PayPal, you just scroll up a little bit, and there'll be a square box that you can write your note in. It says notes. So in the note area, write what your question is, okay? So then we can handle that very quickly. So again, I'll be doing one question for $25, and I will be doing a mini reads for $75. So I am taking it down from $100 to $75 for a mini read. That is only going to be done online. If you do not want it done online, then do not pay, because I will not do it in a private reading. But I will do a mini read for $75. So I will see you then.